Well, I was happy to finally read the encyclical this morning, and I'd say I have three initial reactions, two of which are positive and one of which may be in the category of an unintended consequence. So first, I would say we're very grateful to see Pope Francis's emphasis that human beings need to be spending more time in what we call God's first book. In fact, he uses that phrase in the encyclical. And I think that's a good reminder. The second thing is that he emphasizes the family. And so I think some people who don't read the encyclical in its entirety may decide that this is a full-throated endorsement of the most radical environmentalist movements. And while some parts of it can indeed be read that way, I think read in its entirety, people would do well to emphasize those teachings on our family being in the natural world, getting away from our screens, getting away from our cell phones. And in particular, Pope Francis talks about this phrase of a technocratic paradigm. And I really love that because I think that we are all sort of slaves to our devices. But the third teaching, the third point that I would emphasize that is a problem, in fact, rather troubling, is that the nuance that we see in the Holy Father's teaching on the environment and the natural world and the family is utterly lacking when it comes to the free market. And I've seen that in my own experience in business and in higher education, that some people who don't have the great intentions of the Holy Father will take that lack of nuance and really exploit it. And that troubles me because what I see in the Rocky Mountain West is that the best conservationists, the best stewards, are in fact private business owners, because we have a moral duty to protect God's first book. We have a moral duty, if we want our businesses to do well, to take care of the environment. And I wish there was more of that language in the encyclical. I have absolutely no doubt that some of the consequences will be policies that are a real affront to human flourishing. And you think about the great mission of Acton, which is to marry morality with free market. That's something that has a very long history in church teaching, and I think all Christians should understand that it's precisely the free market that lifts people out of poverty. It's not the free market that's causing the problem.